The Whiskey Brothers podcast is intended for an adult listening audience. If you find yourself easily offended, I guarantee this will do it.
They don't want no problem. Nah.
From Houston, Texas, the Whiskey Brothers podcast starts now.
Welcome to the Whiskey Brothers podcast. Hi. Those of you listening at home, those of you listening here, it's episode 719. We are your Whiskey Brothers. I've got Trey, I've got Rob. That's who we have right now. We don't have... what I want to do is encourage some of you over the next week to dip over to the Whiskey Brothers page, go to the website, and get the back catalog. It's going to help you. I don't want to tell you much more than that. Cool. But if you listen to some back episodes, it's going to give you some context for a few things that are upcoming. We encourage you to do that. It's very simple. PraiseWhiskey.com. We have got. I've got
no clue what's going on.
It's a mystery to me.
Yeah. I've got. I just got back
like boats
from Louisville, Kentucky. And what's up to all of our new fans from there? What's up to the old ones too? John Sparks. Some other people came. A lot of people came out. But John's always a fun hang. And then I went. The Old Forester folks invited me out to the distillery, and I got to go taste some of what they're up to.
Yeah.
Including their current Statesman line, but
from the movie.
This is from the Kingsman.
The Kingsman.
Yes, that whiskey. I had some of that while I was there, and then of course their rye, which is what we have here. And I don't know if you do old fashions.
Look at this guy,
Trey. That's the fact that you just put a rye of this quality
of Georgia
in. What?
This is my abortion ban soda.
Okay. Cheers.
I'm sorry, my abortion ban mixer.
Yeah, not soda. It's a mixer.
Boy, that sounds like a fundraiser of some sort. We're having a mixer for pro-abortion.
Mixer.
What? Where have you been?
To get laid.
Ooh, that's good whiskey. That's really good whiskey.
You know exactly where everybody. There'd be no question.
So you're good with going bareback. All right, cool.
Yeah.
Would you be? You sound very formal about it. Based on your appearance stance on.
I gotta say, here at the abortion rally,
I'd be okay if I raw dogged it. That's.
I'm fine with that. Yeah.
All right.
You're a risk taker.
Let's get into it. What we were supposed to talk about something, and then I got sidetracked because I
was telling you about outside the cell phone situation.
What? So you brought up the cell phones.
Because I was finally patching things up with my brother, so we're hanging out. We've been riding. So we rode to Austin yesterday, and we got to talk and was telling some old stories and stuff. And I remember this thing that happened with my buddy Brian. It's one of my best friends. We were cool, and this was during high school. And I remember this was time. I remember the time before everybody had a phone. It was okay to not have a phone.
Yeah, dude, I remember the exact.
You remember you either had a phone or you didn't have a phone.
This was like 2001 or 2.
That's about when
till about 2008.
Well, maybe no, because here's
2004. You needed to have a phone.
You needed to have a phone because, and here's how I know that there was a. That's when there became a line between the kind of phone you had. It went from people with no phone and Zach Morris's family to you all had a phone. Who had a better phone? And that was the first time because I remember. I've got to tell you exactly when it was. It was like 2003. It was the year Alonzo Bowden won Last Comic Standing. That's how I know because he was on the show and he played my club and I was driving him from Beaumont to Houston. I was taking him back to the airport. And I remember I had this little red Nokia brick.
I had one of those. I know what you're talking about.
All it did was play Snake and make phone calls. That was it.
The 5 and the middle buttons was real big. Did you have that one?
Maybe
you have that one, or you had the one where it was just all. God. They finally had because it's too tight with that Nokia brick. I probably still have the
phone somewhere.
The Nokia brick. I think the first one, the 2 numbers in the panel in the middle, like the 2 and the 5, had like a big like circle shape.
Oh, and that's
then the
what you navigated.
The 8 and the 0. Yeah, that was that.
Yeah,
but then the next one they came out, it was just the numbers had an individual button to it.
Oh,
it was all.
Yeah. I think it was. So like the middle buttons were 2 buttons. It was one big button.
Yeah,
but it had 2 buttons. Yeah. So that's the one I think I had. You're right.
Yeah.
But I had that phone, and we're driving to the airport, and it goes off, and Alonzo is over there T9ing away.
It goes off.
Just like that. And Alonzo's playing whatever. He's texting away on. He's got one of those silver flip phones, like the first clamshells.
Samsung. That was the first Samsung.
And I just remember, here's how I know when it was, because that son of a bitch looked over at me and he goes, "Oh, you still got it before you were on TV phone."
Yeah.
Oh.
He's got credits.
Did you just call me poor? But yeah.
Yeah, how's that NPR money do it for you now?
Yeah. He had to
He's
put
making it.
He's making fun of you because you have to push a button to hang up. He could just make that clap noise.
Yeah.
Fucking that clap.
You know, this
shit.
is a little bit of cell phone history. Up until like 2005 or 6, you remember you still had to pay every time you sent a text message.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
It was like 10
Yes.
cents.
10 cents a
10
text
cent text
message.
message. Very expensive. Now, looking back on it, right?
Yeah.
It didn't come to... the reason they stopped doing that, stopped charging, among other things, the technology changed everything, but one of the reasons is they discovered, or the public discovered, that it was cheaper to make a call than it is to send a text message. And you know why? Katrina.
Wow.
Katrina hit New Orleans, right?
I feel like I'm listening to Malcolm Gladwell all of a sudden.
You couldn't make phone calls. The phone calls wouldn't go out. You couldn't make your calls. But you could send text messages. The technology was more advanced than the cell phone technology. And you could send text messages. And so people could text. They realized, oh, we're texting, but we can't make a fucking call. Because everybody thought it was harder to send a text, but no, that's not the case. And so people say, "Hey, what the fuck is this shit?
Why is it costing us more to do this?"
more
But
to do something that's more advanced?"
But you know why? This is my opinion. I think I think it takes less signal to send a message.
Trey,
than it is
tell
to
us
make a
everything
phone
you
call.
think about how phones work. Come on, man.
Well, no.
Well, if you read your Bible,
Let him elaborate.
as you know
on how
from the Flintstones, the
cellular-
little bird chips it away at it and then flies it to another place where the other bird gets it and brings it back.
Trey, displacement threw you off. I am not going to let you tell us how cell phones work.
I just said I was thinking that. I don't fucking.
Yes. What is your theory
I don't know. I mean,
on the
phones,
workings? Yeah.
I don't fucking maybe I don't fucking know. Like it does. I will tell you this.
Just save that.
I will-
And let those 3 words.
I don't fucking know. Like, I can say I don't know.
I'll take the fucking
But
out.
y'all told me to guess, so I will guess. I mean, yeah, it has to be in like some type of fucking cahoots with like a bird, like a messenger from back in the day. So I think phones are they're like ghosts. Like the signal is like ghosts of these messenger birds. When you fucking send a text or a
course.
phone call,
The
and
ghost
it's
of the messenger bird.
That's how it works.
Is that Hemingway or Updike?
And that's where we get the term when you break up with someone, ghosting.
Yeah, exactly. And sometimes
That's where that comes from. Of
Sometimes
course.
the bird gets shot.
Yeah,
like
of
sometimes,
course.
so that's why the call drops. You're like, fucking
It literally drops.
Ghost of the
message
messenger
doesn't get
bird.
there sometimes.
Yeah, he
Is that
literally dropped the bird.
Is that a
Ghost
Counting
birds.
Crows album?
Yeah.
What is
Ghost bird.
Speaking of 2004,
the
I don't
Ghost
know.
Birds?
But I was telling you, like this, I was reminded of these stories. My buddy Brian, we go way back. We're just like cool friends and shit.
Oh yeah, shit. He had a story.
He's like a brother to me, and we're hanging out in school. And I was saying, this is when everybody was sort of getting phones. Like as long as you had a phone in high school, you was cool. If you had no phone, whatever. But if you had a phone, you fucking in there. You're in the game with chicks. So Brian's talking to this chick, and he had dropped his phone in the toilet. So his speaker was fucked up. So like the speaker was fucked up. He could only talk on speakerphone.
Okay.
He could only hear the person on speakerphone,
Okay.
and when he would talk to them, they could barely hear him.
Sure.
So we're like, it's late at night. We're like talking
shit
to
and
chicks.
piss
and
will affect the electronics.
yeah. So we're talking to chicks on the phone, and he's talking to a chick on the phone, and Brian's like trying to be smooth with her, but it's not because she can't hear him. So he eventually has to start yelling. So I just hear him late at night. He's just like, so when you gonna let me fuck? And the girl's like, what? So when you gonna let me fuck? It builds up to him being, so when you gonna let me fuck? He's just screaming, so when you gonna let me fuck? Like real loud. And the girl's like, what? Bitch, I call you back. And he just hangs up the fucking phone. We laughed so hard. That is such the non-smoothest way.
That's
right.
To fucking, you know what I mean?
Nothing good it comes of yelling.
Yeah.
I'll tell you this. There is a rule, man. If you lean in and fuck a phone. If you lean in and say something sexy to somebody,
Yeah.
and they don't get it the first time,
It's a wrap.
it's done.
That's
you
right.
find something that rhymed,
Dude.
that is innocent, or if you got to repeat it, but you can't.
What?
You can't.
If you're smooth
What?
enough.
You can't be like, I'm gonna put my tongue in your asshole.
Yeah.
What? You can't repeat
you
that.
can't, 'cause
There's no coming back for the second
they
time.
have time
means
to
nothing.
think about it.
Yeah, there's-
Dude, if a girl's fucked up enough, you could fuck on something abracadabra. The panties come off. Long as she hears it, long as you don't have to repeat abracadabra, you're in there.
But that's the thing. The minute you got to repeat it, when
Yeah, it's a fucking rap. It's over with. Yeah.
So where do we go?
He's screaming.
That's-
When you gonna let me fuck? Veins popping out his fucking neck. I was like, Brian.
Fair Juliet. Your face is as the sun from the fucking east. Renounce your God.
What?
I said renounce your father and name.
What?
Renounce your God. I'll call you back.
Who's to blame?
Renounce your name and motherfucker. You deaf whore.
Fuck you.
This is why they killed themselves.
The man couldn't get it across.
Can you hear me now?
I'm not dead. What? I just took the poison. I said. Never mind. Never fucking mind.
Oh shit. Oh fuck, man. Yeah, I was reminded of that shit. That Brian was always one of the, he was just always fucking like just
At least you had a cell phone to do it. Rob harkens back to the day when you had to go find the right balcony.
yeah. Yeah.
You know what I mean? You ever text the wrong person? Yell that shit outside the wrong balcony.
Oh.
That's the original.
Sorry,
it's
sorry,
even
Miss
funnier.
Johnson.
See, there's somebody who's got an entire online career based on answering wrong balcony calls.
Oh, that guy lost the job. Wait, phones? Dude, that's fun. Dude, you know your job was shitty when telegrams put you out. A telegram? You're like, what? I can't do shit. Yeah, bro, we got this telegram. No need for you.
You weren't around for this earlier. This is my Telegram sexting joke.
Oh, okay.
Oh God.
In the Old West, sexting with a telegrapher, right? No, it's just, like that. You ever read the telegraphs the way they come back in the Old West?
No, I never see. I don't know what a telegram is. I mean,
the telegram. This is sexting in the Old West.
Explain.
I know the word, but I've never seen it.
I don't want you to
Do the bit.
Yeah, I don't want
Just
you to
do the bit.
Yeah, I don't want you to stop. Stop. Please don't stop. Stop. Turn around and let me see your front. Stop. Did you tell me to stop? Stop. No, I didn't tell you to stop. Stop.
You had
Don't stop. Stop.
and she still sends back, what? I didn't get it.
The second line I ever sent via telegram would be "in the name of love." 100%. The rest of them can suck it. We got to take a break. I hate to leave on a whimper, but that's a good place to do it. We're going to pour some more whiskey. We're drinking Old Forester, courtesy of our friends out in Louisville. And the Brown Foreman family, thank you for that. Rob Mungle, Trey Tutson, I'm Slade. Drunk Dallas, will you? 323-510.
Shot.
That's it. 323-510-7468. We'll probably get to some of those on the next episode. The rest of you watching via video, stick around. We're coming right back.
Are you new to the Whiskey Brothers? Then check out the legendary first 400 episodes. Access the archives at praisewhiskey.com.
Welcome back to the Whiskey Brothers podcast. Slade, Rob, Trey. Sam Flash is still in the house, still not drinking, so I will not offer him a shot.
Didn't even bring his table.
Fucking quit.
The computer still fucked up?
I will. Oh, that's awful. I will do another shot in a moment. We gotta get you another monitor, man. We'll make this work.
Yeah.
Anyway, also
Slade.
hello to the people in Louisville, and that's important. Now we can move on.
Slade, I have an announcement to make. I've seen.
Are you retiring?
No. I'm still retired.
Again,
Still.
Jay-Z.
How many shows have you done since you retired?
Just two.
Just two.
Just two.
You retired at the end of April.
Yes, just two.
Okay, and you've done 2 shows in the
Yeah.
last month.
That's
how
right.
many
And these
shows
are
were you?
shows
How
that-
many shows were you doing a month before you retired?
A lot more, but I had. These are stuff I already had booked up.
Okay.
And I'm retired, but if something interests me and the money's right,
Okay.
come on.
right,
I'm
yeah.
Brett Favre.
All right.
No, you're Floyd Mayweather.
Yeah, I'm Floyd Mayweather. Fuck Floyd. Yeah, fuck yeah. I'm too old to get bored easily.
Okay,
anyway,
fair.
So speaking of retirement, coming out of retirement, I'm glad you mentioned that because there's some show that's coming on tour that I think we need to go to. It's because it's a historic.
Is it Impractical Jokers? I'll go with you, Rob.
Oh God, no. Fuck those hillbillies.
All right, I know.
No, it's historic in terms of comedy, the history of comedy, and if you want to see two fucking assholes eat shit for an hour, I recommend the Mr. and Mrs. America tour. It is
Mr. and Mrs. America tour.
Roseanne Barr and Andrew Dice Clay are hitting the road
Together?
together.
Sounds dope as shit.
That's awful. Dope as shit.
That is dope to me. What you mean awful?
Because Andrew Dice Clay's horrible.
You made his
and
voice
he's an
squeak.
asshole.
Who's closing? Roseanne?
Oh God,
Dice
the
is gonna
venue
close.
went after the. God damn, that's. Oh God, it sounds awful.
That's okay. So Roseanne is a good stand.
Yeah, the mom.
Rob, look, tell me that Roseanne
I got my kids. And,
It's like Jay Leno with a bigger dick.
your political ideology aside, tell
Yeah.
me Roseanne is not a capable stand-up.
Capable.
Okay.
She can speak English.
And I'll give you
form a sentence.
What Dice did in the 80s was
Hickory dickory dock.
at the time.
At the time was garbage then.
Okay, but
Dude, fuck you, Rob.
No, Dice
that
was
motherfucker
horrible.
sold out arenas.
You know what? So did Hitler. I don't give a fuck. Sell out all. You know what? Sell out all you want.
Dude, I'm not lying. That's great company. Like if you, I'm just saying, they move millions.
Proud boys. What you gonna do?
No, I'm not.
Proud
God
boys.
damn it.
Trey,
The fuck?
you really, it's not.
That's gonna be horrible.
It's like when you open your mouth,
You know what it's
feet
gonna,
go
it's gonna
into
be?
it.
It's gonna. I swear to God, Roseanne's gonna do an hour on these kids today. And fucking
And Trump.
Yeah, and millennials and shit like that.
You know her
I got a
out.
grandkid and he doesn't do shit.
What is okay? So what is
Fucking run a fucking plantain farm.
what
in Hawaii.
is what is Dice doing right now? What is his?
God.
What's his?
Oh,
Is he doing?
He's doing. He still thinks it's 1988.
That's my question. I don't know the show. I don't know his set. I know he's working a lot of places. I know because
Let
I
me
see
tell
him
you.
on the calendar. But is he booking? Is he doing the 80s act in the same jacket, or is
Yeah,
he?
he still does that.
Andrew Dice
I
Clay.
opened for the guy like fucking 10 years ago.
Okay.
The worst fucking experience I've ever had
What?
in my profession.
No,
yeah,
tell me.
Andrew Dice Clay is the worst human being that's ever fucking walked the planet.
I thought that was Pauly Shore.
Oh, no. Pauly Shore is Prince Charming compared to this cunt.
What happened?
I never told you about fucking Dice.
No.
Go ahead.
And we
Dice-
were doing a podcast 10 years ago.
Dice Clay is the worst fucking entertainer and the worst person I've ever met.
Okay, you
professionally.
keep throwing
I'll
these
tell you what,
adjectives
okay,
out.
all right,
Tell me why.
All right, back then, this is at the Laugh Stop. On the other Laugh Stop,
Yes.
he booked a week, right? And this is when he was not fucking famous, and he booked a week of shows.
Wait, this is in between. He's still.
10 years ago.
So he was famous.
Bro.
He was famous, but he's not
Rob.
1980. He's not
Hang on,
selling
Trey.
out fucking the Madison Square Garden famous.
He's not
Which
rock
he
star
did.
level.
Which he did.
Which
Yes.
he did.
Which he did.
Okay. So now he's working
So
on 5 nights at the Laugh
Yeah,
Stop.
he's an asshole.
We know who he. I understand where he's
And
at in his
granted,
career.
to
How
fall-
does this make
to
him an asshole?
fall that far would clearly make you an asshole. You would probably lose perspective.
Yeah, no shit.
Okay?
He sold out Madison Square
And now
Garden. Now
he's-
he's playing Houston with you.
Okay, here's two stories.
Where?
Two stories.
What? Tell me how
Yeah.
this. Why would he complain?
Yeah, exactly.
This is not a pee under the mattress.
Okay.
This is pee
Don't
on the
fucking do it.
mattress.
Live off your live off that Ford Fairlane money and shut the fuck up. Okay. So this is what he does. This is when he can still smoke in the club. Right? He doesn't really smoke. In fact, he doesn't like cigarette smoke.
He likes making the smoke.
Makes like it's part of the character.
He puts it in his
Fine.
mouth, blows
It's a
it out.
Fucking character. Fine.
You're not allowed to smoke on stage.
Yeah.
I know
No.
this story.
No. Listen to what happens. He goes to the club and he says, "Listen, I don't really like smoke." The manager tells us, "I need you to not let anyone smoke in the fucking showroom." This is when you could still smoke in the.
Wait, he turned a smoking club non-smoking.
They put up the
So
sign.
that he who did not smoke could smoke.
Wait. It gets worse. He puts up the signs all around the. When you walk in, they take up all the ashtrays. No smoking allowed in the fucking showroom. And they say, and they make the fucking people.
At an Andrew Dice Clay show.
And they make the people when they're sitting down.
Our next Christmas show, no drinking.
The waitresses are.
No drinking.
It gets so much worse. It gets so much worse. The waitresses and the doormen are required to tell the patrons there's no smoking. You will be asked to leave if there is smoking during the performance. All right?
Okay.
This is the fucking setup. He does it all for. And this is the second part. He comes up and he makes the club hire 2 off-duty police officers to walk him up and stand on each side of the fucking stage.
I see the ploy. I see where this is going.
And how he gets on stage, they walk him up. The cops walk him up. They stand there the whole fucking time. He's on stage. He gets up there. All right, hey, it's Andrew Dice Clay. Hey, it's great to. And he's looking around. He's like, hey, yeah. What the fuck is all this shit about you can't smoke in here? He takes out a fucking cigarette. Nobody tells me what to fucking do. Starts pulling on it like a fucking asshole. Like a queer on fucking Saturday night. Sucking on it. Nobody tells me what I can and can't do. Fuck you, laugh stop. And I'm just going, you fuck. He goes to all that trouble for a bullshit 20-second bit at the front of the show.
Okay, I hate
all right?
it.
So fuck him for that. If nothing else, fuck him for that.
That's enough.
Okay?
Little Rob Mungle.
Yeah.
Wanted to wonder why I had the cigarette request. Along came the host and sat down beside him and said, hey, he sold out the garden, bitch. Oh! Gives a fuck. I've heard only great stories about Dice.
No. There's no, and it gets worse. It gets worse. The first night, all right, he gets there on a Wednesday. I'm opening.
Give me the whiskey.
I get there on the Wednesday, and they say, hey, Dice is running late. The plane is late. You need to go up there and fill the time. I'm like, okay, how long? They go, we don't know. It's like, well, we're not canceling the show. He's going to be here. Just get up there, and when you fucking see the
And this is the first night before he's even got there.
First night.
So
I've never even met the fucker.
But you can smoke.
No, I can't smoke on stage.
Not yet?
No.
Still no?
Still
He's
no.
not even there yet.
Not even there, but they got the signs and everything.
Okay.
Can't smoke on stage. But I get up there, and I'm doing 20 minutes, 30, 40 minutes. Still no. I'm looking to the side. Still no Dice. Still no fucking manager.
Still no Dice.
I'm going on. I get to 50. I looked at my fucking timer.
Is he here?
51
No
minutes. 51 minutes as an opener. I'm pulling out everything I got.
Yeah.
I'm doing crowd work, fucking anything. Finally see the manager. He's fucking here. Come to find out, he had gone upstairs for about 20 minutes to jerk off or something. But I get down. He comes in. The fucking cops. The whole fucking thing. They're smoking. Can't nobody tell me. Fucking asshole. And after he does that, and he goes, hey, what the fuck was with that first guy? He did fucking an hour. I've been waiting here to go on for you people. Tell that motherfucker boo. Let's boo him. And I'm just sitting there. And I'm in the showroom because I want to watch Dice. And I'm like,
Rob.
and so everybody's like, fuck you. He's like, who do you think the people paid for? They paid for your bald ass? No. They came to see me in 1988. And I don't know why I'm talking like Dave Attell. And I was like, you fucking cunt. And I may have had 10 other words with him the rest of the week, and they were all like, fuck off. It was all fucking, he's just a cunt. Just a fucking cunt.
I'm sorry your experience was...
The last night, I got a friend, comes with his fucking wife, right? I don't even like the wife.
Well,
the wife comes in. I like the friend. The wife's kind of a cunt. They're divorced now. She's there, and she goes, listen, I'm a big fan. Is there any way to get an autograph? And the husband, yeah, he's a friend. Okay, yeah. Okay, I'll go try. I go up there. I was like, excuse me, sir. And I'm being fucking...
You say Mr. Dice or Mr. Clay?
I just said, sir. I'm not fucking calling you. Look, you fucking Jew. He's Jewish. I can say that.
That was Rob. That was Rob. I haven't said shit.
I said, look, hey, Jew who sounds Italian. I was just wondering, sir, do you mind if I get an autograph for my friend? She had one of the fucking cassette tapes or some shit. And I was like, yeah, it was one of those old ones. It's like, yeah, can I get an autograph? The fuck do I look like? No, I can't give no fuck. We're not doing any fucking autographs right now. Get the fuck out and go do your job. Okay, fine. So you know what I did? I signed it. Fuck you. you're a bitch, and gave it to her.
And now she thinks he's
She
an
thinks it
asshole.
was him.
Oh, Rob, I'm sorry, man.
He's a cunt.
Nah.
Look at you.
I've only heard great stories.
Who have you
about
heard
him.
stories from?
no one
I've
that's
heard-
worked with him.
No, I have. I've heard. Oh, they got epic stories of Jim Florentine. All those. There's a ton of guys.
Those guys.
That was like
Those
Dice
guys are also
were
people.
Awesome.
They're
He
not
was an
Rob.
awesome guy.
Yes, they know him.
Oh well, that shit, Rob. It's your fault.
Rob-
You was not fucking goddamn
Yeah,
likable
if
enough.
If I didn't do an hour,
Sitting there
would've
bald
liked me.
and round and shit, wondering why he didn't fucking. You have any fucking New York flavor to you. You didn't break his balls. You got to know how to get in there with him. No personality. Trey would have just walked up to him and been like, "Fuck your guy. Hey, get in here, boy. I fucking love ya."
Trey would have excelled in that situation.
probably so.
Yeah, I would have fucked with Dice Clay. Yeah, I'd have fucked with his hips or something. Like I'd have just broke his balls. Fuck you. You're a fucking clown. I'd have just fucking said whatever. Give a shit. The fuck are you doing? Sitting there, what do you need, Mr. Dice Jew? Mr. Dice Jew, what do you need? I'm here to be your butler. You're sitting there fucking looking like you auditioned for fucking White George Jefferson or some shit.
White Benson.
Yeah, White Benson, yeah. Sitting there shucking and fucking jiving. What do you need, Mr. Dice Clay? I'm here to serve. 51 minutes, you got it. No, I won't smoke, sir. Fuck that. I'd have blew smoke right in his fucking nostrils. Fuck are you? You're visiting, bitch. I live here. You're in my fucking city. Take your ass back up north, nigga. Where you from? Oh, let me open the show. Boom. Whatever the fuck. I'm a fuck about Dice. I mean, like, you just did it wrong,
I just did it
but
wrong,
you're
yeah.
retired now, so you can't even fucking make up for this
know,
shit.
right?
God
Fuck.
damn it, I wish I could have been in your ear 10 years ago. I'd have had you straight. I'd have did fucking... you'd have did nursery rhymes by him.
Italians ain't real.
Oh, little Dicey. I don't know. I can't think of it.
God,
Yeah, dude, he fucking. You could have just ran his act down to him, dude.
Yeah.
Dude, don't come at me like that. You're a fucking character.
Yeah.
Who are you? Be Andrew Clay. Be that motherfucker. Oh, you don't have that. Oh, okay. Yeah.
I think
You have to
it's
be
Silverstein.
Dice.
I think it's Silverstein.
Silverstein, that's his name. Yeah. Just
Trey really
sitting there
does
with
have it figured out,
a
right?
He does.
fucking leather coat on and shit. Yeah,
Yeah.
get the fuck out. Like, dude, you're
fucking Fonzie.
You're
Get the
hot.
Fuck out of here.
You're Italian Eddie Murphy right now with worse jokes. The fuck out of here. That's all the fuck he's doing.
Yeah. Oh God, yeah. I
Worst
know.
jokes and one jacket.
Yeah.
Hickory dickory dock. Jew with
Little
a
boy
small
blue.
All right.
Yeah. But we all know his bits.
Yeah. Yeah.
Still fucking legend. I mean, you can't disrespect that. But if
Oh, I
if
can.
he's being a dick, no, I'm saying, but if he's
Yeah.
being a dick outside of that, you just fucking check him.
Yeah.
Rob, I don't think I've heard that story. If it
I have.
it may have been that story from Rob.
Yeah, he had told me, and I was like, oh, I get it. He's okay.
Maybe.
He's I do agree that that's a dick and clownish thing to do.
Right.
But that ain't no shit you hold on to for a decade.
It's all I got is my. It's all I got is
the
my tape.
fuck?
It was.
And
You know how much longer ago it was than a decade if he was scrambling to get to 51 minutes? Do you understand?
That's right.
But
That's
so
true.
that's why I believe it was
It may-
20 years
it
ago.
may have
But
been
I also.
15. It may have been 15.
Maybe 15.
Years ago.
Yeah.
But I was gonna say the fact that he called you bald to go help us with the timeline.
I know, right?
That's could have been your
I could
first
have been
year.
a sophomore in high school.
But Dice ain't he wasn't not famous.
Yeah, he was
just
famous,
not
sure.
relevant.
Right.
We,
No one was
Charles
giving him.
Manson is famous. I don't give a fuck.
I feel bad that was your
The
experience.
Backstreet Boys are famous.
Well,
Who cares? Fame is meaningless.
We thank you guys for listening at home. I didn't get a chance to tear toast off the. You guys, nobody, just me.
Oh, I didn't.
all
I'm
right,
sorry. I was being angry.
It's okay. Everything us. Find
And
us
righteous.
online at Praise Whiskey.
What's
on-
this no smoking shit? Bullshit! No, man.
Dude, you could have broke his balls after. Dude, you've done this shit 4 times in a row. We got a 5th show. We get it. First of all, you set this up for that, bro. You just break his balls. I don't give a fuck about you, bro.
They printed signs for this
Give a
bullshit.
fuck that you
I
Dice
had to
Clay.
go to fucking get laminated shit.
We'll see you guys. God, y'all make me laugh. More Whiskey Brothers very soon.
They don't want no problems. Nah.
Music provided by Scarface. Thank you for listening to yet another excellent episode of the Whiskey Brothers Podcast, the world's funniest podcast ever. The Whiskey Brothers podcast was made in America by Americans, mostly in and around the Houston area. All content copyright The Whiskey Brothers. This concludes our broadcast day. Goodbye.